Welcome back to another episode of Path to Success, where we explore the habits and routines that can help you achieve your goals. I'm Alex.
And I'm Maria. Today, we're diving into a topic that's really fascinating: habits of successful people, daily routines that lead to achievement.
Absolutely. You know, it's often said that success doesn't happen overnight. It's built on the foundation of daily habits.
Right. And what's interesting is how different successful individuals have unique routines. But despite those differences, there are some common threads we can all learn from.
Exactly. Today, we'll be discussing some key habits that many high achievers share. From morning rituals to evening wind downs, these habits can help set the tone for a productive day.
Plus, we'll also share practical tips that listeners can implement in their own lives, no matter where they are in their journey towards success.
So, whether you're a student, a budding entrepreneur, or just looking to improve your daily routine, this episode is for you.
Let's get started by exploring the first habit that many successful people swear by: having a morning routine. Before we dive into the daily habits of successful people, let's take a moment to define some key vocabulary that will come up during our discussion. Understanding these terms will help you grasp the concepts we'll explore today.
Great idea. Let's start with the word habit. Habit A, regular practice or routine. For example, exercising every morning can become a healthy habit.
Exactly. Next, we have routine A, sequence of actions regularly followed. Having a solid morning routine can set a positive tone for the day. Exactly. Next, we have routine A, sequence of actions regularly followed. Having a solid morning routine can set a positive tone for the day. Right. And that brings us to goal, a desired result or outcome. Setting clear goals is crucial for tracking progress.
Another important term is mindset. Mindset, the established set of attitudes held by someone. A growth mindset encourages learning and resilience in the face of challenges.
Exactly. Next is productivity. Productivity, the effectiveness of productive effort. Improving your productivity can lead to greater achievements.
Let's not forget about focus. Focus, to concentrate on something specific. Maintaining focus during work hours helps maximize efficiency.
Good point. Another essential term is discipline. Discipline, training oneself to follow rules or norms. Discipline is key to achieving long-term goals.
And we can't overlook resilience. Resilience, the ability to recover from difficulties. Building resilience helps you bounce back from setbacks.
Lastly, let's talk about inspire. Inspire, to fill someone with the urge or ability to do something. Great leaders inspire their teams to reach new heights.
These words are essential as we discuss daily routines and habits of successful individuals. Remember, building these habits can lead you toward your personal definition of success.
Let's jump into our first habit then.
The first habit we want to highlight is having a morning routine. Many successful individuals start their day with intention. This sets a positive tone for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. For example, writers like Tim Ferriss and morning show hosts like Robin Roberts have structured morning routines that help them maximize their productivity. They often include activities like meditation, journaling, and exercising.
Speaking of meditation, that's an excellent habit. Practicing mindfulness can help clear your mind, increase focus, and reduce stress. I know several entrepreneurs who swear by their morning meditation routines.
Right. Next up, let's talk about the habit of goal setting. Successful individuals often set clear, quantifiable goals. This gives them a roadmap for what they want to achieve.
Exactly. Edward M. Kennedy once said, "Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Writing down your goals and reviewing them regularly can help keep you on track and motivated."
That's so true. Adding to that, accountability is another crucial aspect of success. Many successful people share their goals with others to stay accountable. This is where the importance of finding a mentor or a support group comes in.
Great point, Maria. Moving on, let's discuss the habit of continuous learning. Many successful people dedicate time each day to read, listen to podcasts, or take courses. This commitment to self-improvement keeps their minds sharp and competitive.
Yes, they understand that growth doesn't stop after formal education. People like Oprah Winfrey and Bill Gates are well known for their reading habits. They often recommend books that have influenced their views and strategies.
And that brings us to another key habit: networking. Engaging with others and building relationships can open doors to opportunities you might not even know are out there.
Networking doesn't always mean attending formal events. Sometimes it can be as simple as reaching out to someone you admire for a coffee chat or connecting on social media. It's about creating meaningful connections.
Absolutely. Now let's touch on the importance of rest and recovery. Many high achievers prioritize sleep and downtime. They know that pushing themselves without breaks can lead to burnout.
Great reminder. Taking time for relaxation helps recharge your mind and body. People like Arianna Huffington emphasize the importance of sleep as a cornerstone of success.
And lastly, let's emphasize gratitude. Successful individuals often practice gratitude, whether through journaling or simply reflecting on what they appreciate in their lives. This can help maintain a positive mindset and reinforce their motivation.
That's a powerful habit. Research shows that practicing gratitude can lead to greater happiness and reduced stress.
So, to wrap up, we discussed several daily habits of successful people: cultivating morning routines, setting clear goals, continuous learning, networking, prioritizing rest, and practicing gratitude.
Yes, we encourage our listeners to take these habits and consider how they might incorporate them into their daily lives. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
Today we want to share a story about finding yourself and discovering what makes you happy.
This story is about a girl named Clara. Clara worked in a regular office job. She made good money, but she didn't feel happy. Every day was the same and she felt lost.
One day, Clara saw a post online about a special retreat in the mountains. It was a place where people could relax and learn about themselves. Clara felt excited. Could this help her find out what she really wanted in life?
So, Clara signed up for the retreat. When she arrived, she was amazed by the beautiful mountains and fresh air. She met other people who were also searching for meaning in their lives. The first activity was meditation. At first, Clara had a hard time calming her mind, but as she focused on her breathing, she began to feel peaceful. She realized she had been too busy to think about what she loved to do.
That's a great moment. During the retreat, Clara took part in many fun activities. She tried painting, writing stories, and even speaking in front of others.
Clara discovered that she loved sharing her stories. The people at the retreat encouraged her, and she felt brave enough to express her feelings.
By the end of the retreat, Clara learned something important. She found that success is not just about money or job titles. It's about doing what you love and being happy.
When Clara returned home, she started to make changes. She began painting again and started a blog to share her writing. Her blog was filled with her stories and thoughts.
Clara's blog became popular. People liked reading about her experiences and feelings. She understood that being true to herself was the real key to happiness.
Clara's story reminds us all to take time for ourselves and discover what makes us happy. It's not just about work or money.
Exactly. Self-discovery is a journey. Maria, have you ever had a moment when you realized something important about yourself?
Yes, I once focused too much on work and forgot about my hobbies. When I took a break and explored my interests, I felt much happier.
That's a great example. We all need to find that balance in our lives.
So, to our listeners, take some time to relax and explore your passions. You never know what amazing things you might discover about yourself.
We hope Clara's story inspires you to start your own journey of self-discovery.
Now we'll share some fun facts that you might find surprising.
Let's start with mornings. Did you know that many successful people wake up very early? For example, Apple CEO Tim Cook wakes up at 3:45 a.m.
That's so early, but there's a reason for it. Early mornings can give us peace and quiet to focus.
Exactly. Another fun fact is that Oprah Winfrey starts her day with meditation. This helps her center her mind before diving into her busy schedule.
Speaking of great routines, exercise is a big part of many successful people's lives. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, says he attributes his success to staying active. He even plays tennis every day.
That's impressive. And get this, President Barack Obama works out 6 days a week. He believes that keeping fit helps him be a better leader.
Exercise can really boost energy and clear your mind, which is why so many successful people make it a priority in their routines.
Now, let's talk about learning. Did you know that Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors, spends about 80% of his day reading? He believes reading helps him make better decisions.
That's a great tip. Another fun fact is that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, learned how to build rockets by reading books. He says reading is a big part of his success.
Learning every day keeps your mind sharp and helps you grow, just like these successful people.
Evening routines are just as important. For example, former President Bill Gates makes time to read before bed. He aims to read about 50 books a year.
That's amazing. And here's a fun fact. Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, had a unique routine. Each night he would ask himself, "What good have I done today?" This helped him reflect on his day.
Reflecting can help us learn from our experiences, and it's a key part of many successful routines.
We hope you enjoyed exploring the daily routines of successful people with us.
Remember, creating your own routine can help you work towards your goals, just like the successful people we talked about.
Maria, I read an article recently that outlined some of successful people habits.
I've always been curious about what makes them tick. What did the article say?
It mentioned that many successful people start their day early. For example, some wake up at 5 a.m. to get a head start on their day. How about you? Are you an early riser?
I try to be, but I'm more of a morning person than a night owl. I can see how waking up early could provide more quiet time for planning or exercise. What else did it highlight?
Well, it emphasized the importance of regular exercise. Many successful individuals incorporate workouts into their daily routines to boost their energy and mental clarity.
That makes sense. Exercise is a great way to clear your mind and stay focused. Do they mention any specific workout routines?
Some do high-intensity workouts, while others prefer yoga or running. It really varies from person to person, but the common theme is making physical activity a priority.
Interesting. What about their work habits? Did they touch upon that?
Yes, they often set clear goals and prioritize their tasks. Time management seems to be a big part of their success. They break their day into chunks and focus on what's most important.
I definitely need to work on that. I sometimes get overwhelmed and lose sight of my priorities. It sounds like they have a structured approach.
Exactly. And many of them also dedicate time for learning. Whether it's reading books or listening to podcasts during their commute, they always seem to find ways to grow.
I love that idea. Continuous learning is so crucial. It's like they don't just rest on their laurels, but always strive for improvement.
Right. Ultimately, their routines may not work for everyone, but there's so much we can learn from them. Maybe we can try to adopt a few of these habits ourselves.
I'd really like that. Let's start small, like setting an earlier wake-up time or carving out some time for exercise each day.
Maria, let's practice talking about the routines of successful people. Sound good?
Yes, Alex. I'd love to talk about that. What do you want to start with?
How about we start with mornings? Many successful people wake up early. What time do you usually wake up?
I wake up around 7 a.m., but I want to wake up earlier. What about you?
I usually wake up at 6 a.m. I like to start my day with some quiet time. What do you do in the morning?
In the morning, I like to eat breakfast and drink coffee. What do you do?
I like to exercise in the morning. I go for a run or do some stretches. Do you exercise in the morning?
Sometimes I do, but not every day. I want to be more active. What else do successful people do during the day?
Many successful people plan their day. They write down their tasks. Do you make a list of things to do?
I try to make a list, but I often forget. Do you think making a list helps?
Yes. It helps me remember my tasks. It makes me feel organized. What about after work? Do you have a routine?
After work, I like to relax and watch TV. Some successful people read books to learn. Do you read?
Yes. I read books or listen to podcasts. It helps me grow. We should both read more.
Yes, that's a good idea. I want to learn new things like successful people.
Me too, Maria. Let's support each other in building better routines.
Definitely. Thanks for talking about this, Alex. It was fun.
You're welcome. Let's practice again soon. So, Maria, after our discussion about the routines of successful people, what do you think is the most important habit we can adopt?
I believe waking up early might be the best start. It gives us quiet time to plan our day. Plus, we can fit in some exercise, which is essential for mental clarity.
I agree. Starting the day early really sets a positive tone. But I also think making a to-do list is crucial. It helps in organizing our tasks and makes us feel more accomplished.
Yes, definitely. I've noticed that when I write things down, I'm more productive. It keeps me focused on what I need to do.
Exactly. And we shouldn't forget the importance of continuous learning. Reading books or listening to podcasts can really expand our knowledge and perspectives.
Right. We can learn so much from others. I want to make reading a daily habit. Even if it's just a few pages, it makes a difference.
That's a great mindset, Maria. Maybe we can set a goal to read a certain number of books this year, like one book a month?
I love that idea. It will keep us motivated. Plus, we can discuss what we read, which adds another layer of learning.
Yes. Sharing insights will help us retain information better, and we can hold each other accountable, making sure we both stick to our routines.
Absolutely. It's much easier to stay on track when we have support. Let's also celebrate our small wins along the way.
Great point. Celebrating our progress will keep us encouraged. So our plan is to wake up early, make to-do lists, read regularly, and keep each other motivated.
Yes, and we can check in weekly to discuss our routines and see how we're improving.
I'm excited about this, Maria. Focusing on successful habits can really transform our lives.
Me too, Alex. Here's to building better routines and supporting each other on our journey. We've got this.
We definitely do. Let's meet next week to share our first experiences with these new habits.
Sounds perfect. I can't wait to hear about your progress. Let's make this happen.